Well, I mean, the icy floor was the first option. There was nothing else to do. Actually, I do want to get a timey. Let's go for an ears.
Tessa's... Iris.
And a throw ice at her.
This is an ice...
Just throw.
Yeah!
Think.
No good, huh?
I believe that Ota has...
And he needs a little more.
Yep, that's fine. I just wanted the 2 1-seconds. That's all that mattered. So now we can break this in 1 second. Boop. Punch.
This is for Date! This is for
Okay, now, last time we went red, I believe. Let's go green.
A plate attached to cold has frost...
Breathe on.
But then, what's happening?
A. It's always A side.
Oh, that's bright.
What is this?
Whole different route this time. Where was he keeping that?
We're out of options!
And also, why did...
Tessa!
That's really who it was in the last run. Why would he have a flowery knife? That's what confuses me still.
If this was another, I would have died already. Next time, he will get me. It's just destiny.
Okay. There we go. Show him the letter A on the
No!
shelf.
I will fight destiny!
And
He
win!
says,
I'm the one who has to help him.
we have to make hero of justice Ota fight back and look cool doing it.
I really do like this level. I like just the whole style. I like the filter.
A
The
wooden
music
box.
reminds me of Psychonauts. Break this. What the heck?
Even with my...
Is this just their way of showing me off their
doesn't
animation?
do it either. My Tornado Iba Skywing kick is not working. What am I supposed to do?
How about something other than a kick?
Agent
Forklift.
Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Yeah, I hear ya. Sometimes
A
I just want to have
forklift.
fun, game. Sortie? What does that even mean? Boosh.
Here?
Guess there's nothing we.
Cars are meant...
Yeah.
So I guess maybe drive it?
A fork...
I guess. I don't know. Sortie. Whatever
What?
that means.
This is Ota's world. Your role in this dream is to assist Ota.
Lousy Ota.
I'm so confused. What the heck is a sortie?
All systems green. Synchronization rate 6%. Now, cargo handling car.
I'm
Forklift.
confused.
Sortie.
Sortie. An attack made by troops coming out from a position of defense. Cool. Yes, I looked it up.
Hey, forklift! Fork over that weapon now!
Checkpoint saved. Start up the forklift.
I can't stand. I'm weak.
Did he really help Iris like that?
We have no choice but to have Ota do it.
We need him to stand up. Last time we just
You have
encouraged him.
3 minutes, Date.
I hear. Hello, Mr. Polar Bear. How are you doing? What a nice man.
Ota is...
We encouraged him last time. Let's motivate him this time.
Don't be scared. Stand up. Don't beg for it. Earn it.
The ghost inside me whispered. That's right. I can't be scared now. I have to stand up. Now, count up your sins. There!
Ouch, the arm.
Why?
What did he see on the knife? Interesting. Brave hero. Lit the fighting spirit. And now we are on a different timeline. What was this one? Red? Day 4, Ota A acquired. Monday.
Sorry that I had to get rough with you, kid.
Seriously,
forgive
dude?
you.
Come on.
So sorry, Ota. Date told me to be the bad cop.
I did not.
Temper, temper.
Whatever. Anyway, Ota, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Let me get right down to it. Your mother, Mayumi Matsushita, was at the warehouse, wasn't she?
What are you talking about?
Was she there?
Why would she be? That happened at 3 a.m. She was at home asleep.
Then why did we find evidence at the crime scene?
Evidence?
Sure,
Yeah.
it might not prove she was there, but it makes it likely. The evidence is...
The sticker. Chocolate with stickers. Oh, and the floral. It's mostly this. Because we didn't actually find the knife. Took it out of my pocket and showed him.
The Hodoroki man chocolate.
the same one I showed you at the hospital. I found it in the corner of the cold storage warehouse.
So? That doesn't prove anything.
Mayumi's fingerprints
Doesn't
were
it?
on the package.
What?
You have a bad poker face, Ota. Your reaction tells me Mayumi didn't give this to you and you dropped it on your own.
That information is confirmed. Ota's fingerprints were not found on the package.
Mom isn't the killer!
I didn't say that she was. I'm saying that she was at the scene. And so were you.
Wait a minute. Why do you think Mayumi isn't the killer, Ota?
Because I was face to face with that polar bear when we fought. I could tell it wasn't my mom even through the costume. And no matter what happened, there's no way that my mom would stab me.
And that's
Why
true.
are you covering for her?
Covering?
That's why you're lying to me, right?
I'm not.
Are you sure about that? You must have seen direct evidence of Mayumi being at the warehouse, but you're hiding that from us. Or maybe even you're starting to suspect her.
I am not.
Sure.
What are you accusing me of anyway? What do you think I'm hiding?
Your mom being a killer. The floral
The
knife.
kitchen knife with a floral pattern. Mom, I
That's-
love you always is carved on the handle.
That's what I was getting at the whole time. Every time, like, a floral knife. So would never use that.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school. He knows how much I love flowery designs.
You were stabbed by that very same knife.
How do you know that? The criminal ran away with the knife. No one was supposed to see it.
I knew it.
No, my mom didn't do it.
Then why did you not mention the kitchen knife earlier?
Because I know how it looks. I thought Mom would get accused.
And
And
rightfully
then she
so.
would have been brought in here and interrogated. I didn't want to put her through that. And
And?
Mom never liked Tessa. So maybe, just maybe, Mom hired someone to kill Tessa. And she gave them that kitchen knife. I don't know. I thought of it that way. Like that would ever happen. I know it sounds crazy, but after I saw that knife, I just lost it. Please, you have to believe me. Mom isn't a serial killer.
Yeah, I agree.
You do?
I do. I don't think it's possible for Mayumi to have kidnapped Iris, because...
Streaming equipment? No. Yeah, the 2 cars for certain. It's the only option.
The Matsushita's van was stolen from the parking
Yeah,
lot
we
of
knew
the
for a
Fumista
fact
while
that
Iris
she
was
didn't
in
buy
the
those
car.
cars.
That was yesterday, 10:32 p.m. 1 minute later at the 812, which was about 100 yards away, Mayumi bought the Odoroki Man chocolate. She entered the 812 about a minute earlier. This was all caught on security cameras at the store. That means it's impossible that Mayumi could have taken the van. And that means that Mayumi being the polar bear is also next to impossible.
Phew.
However, I can't completely clear her.
What?
You said it yourself. She could have hired someone to commit the crime.
But that was...
In any case, I need to hear from Mayumi herself. I need to hear her explain the chocolate, the knife. There's a lot to cover. I'm gonna
That's a
head to
little
Matsushita
complicated
Diner.
considering
What?
the dementia.
Hey, wait a minute!
Don't worry. I'm not going there to arrest her. I'm going there to clear her of suspicion.
Really?
Yes.
You won't arrest her?
Your mother wouldn't kill anyone. Right, Ota?
Except for us
Thank you,
when we
Date.
die. Even though she didn't do it, but I don't put it past her. Matsushita Diner, Monday, 10:11 p.m.
Sorry for the late night, Miss Matsushita, but I have some questions I need to ask you. Could you spare some time?
Did we ask her
I
where the knife
finally
is?
remember about the warehouse.
Oh?
I did it. I did everything.
Oh? What? I wasn't expecting to get a confession.
I didn't do this last night because I wanted to give you a chance to calm down. How are you, now that you've slept on it?
What are you talking about?
I'll be honest, I don't think you're the killer. You're giving us a false confession.
No, it's true. I
Uh-huh.
kidnapped that witch. I took her to the warehouse.
And
Put her on the table and pulled her eyeball out?
Yes,
And the polar bear costume?
I bought it through mail order.
And you were the one wearing it?
Yes, that's right.
Date, the criminal has confessed. Arrest her immediately.
just wait.
You got to the top of Abyss acting like that?
I heard that she used to be an actress.
Sounds about right.
Why did you want to stream it online?
Because the world needs to see that witch die.
Just a quick question.
They should have.
Do you know anything about online streaming?
Okay, so what they should have done was say, specify the eye, but give it say the wrong one to see if that still tripped her up. Because then if she said, no, the left one.
I'm not stupid. I might be old, but...
Could you explain it to me?
Huh?
Step by step. Just tell me what you did.
I can't explain it in words. It's more like muscle memory. I was able to get it working after trying a few times, that's all.
Where did you get the camera and laptop?
I picked them out of the garbage.
Which garbage?
I don't remember. It's true. I planned the whole thing.
Are you the one who stabbed Ota?
Well,
You were in the polar bear costume, right? That means you stabbed him.
yes. I stabbed him with the knife I brought from home. I wasn't trying to hurt him. He fought me. And then it just...
Why did you kidnap Iris?
My son is under that witch's spell. Merchandise, concerts. She's bleeding him dry. I wanted to snap him out of it. I wanted to save him.
Why did you take out her eye?
Because I just hated her so much. Killing her wasn't enough.
About the Cyclops killings.
What do you know about the Cyclops killer? We call the criminal we're after the new Cyclops killer.
I know. They killed Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura.
That's right.
They.
Both corpses were found with their left eye pulled out, same as Iris. This leads us to believe that the crimes were all committed by the same person. So this person in the polar bear costume, they are the new Cyclops killer. And you're telling me that person is you? You killed Shoko and Renju?
Yes, I killed them.
Why? What was your motive?
Isn't Renju Okiura the president of that awful company where the witch works? He's just as responsible. using her to steal time and money from vulnerable kids. And I'm sure he was debaucherous and degenerate. That man is the root of all evil. That's why I killed him.
Why did you kill Shoko?
Rinju's ex-wife, right? I did it to get to him.
But the two divorced 4 years ago.
That doesn't matter. The bonds of matrimony are eternal.
In your opinion, I don't think Renju felt the same way.
You are really starting to aggravate me.
Good
I
job.
answered your questions, so there.
Why are you lying? When and how did you kill her?
Well, I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember? Do you really think that lie is gonna work?
I have a memory disorder. I don't always remember everything. It's not my fault.
But you remember the cold storage warehouse.
There are times I remember and times I don't remember. It changes.
Date, Mayumi is not lying about that in particular. There are circumstances that might cause selective memory. For whatever reason, her memory might not have been stored properly in her mind. This is not uncharacteristic for those suffering from dementia.
I am not lying.
You do know that perjury is a crime, right?
I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I killed Shoko and Rinju, and I tried to cut that demon witch in half.
Date, there's no point in letting this go on. She's clearly lying.
You seemed convinced earlier.
I was kidding. I don't think she's the killer.
I am the killer. I am.
Right
You're
now, we
not.
have to
You're
rely on
defending
hard
someone.
evidence. The Odoroki Man chocolate that Mayumi bought was found at the warehouse.
If Mayumi was at the scene before Ota...
She's defending So. The two are getting it on. It's
She may have
obvious.
seen a criminal's face.
You know what I'm going to say, right? Date, sync with her.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Syncing with a person with dementia. It's gonna be quite interesting to see. Second witness to one crime, though.
Computer,
So that's
we're going
good.
to sync with Mayumi Matsushita. Prepare the machine.
What happened?
The sync machine isn't operating to capacity. Yesterday's sync, well, suffice to say, Ota and Date were not too compatible.
Compatible?
I'll give you the big picture. To get the synchronization working properly, I had to push the machine pretty hard. And now, it's not responding.
How long will it take to fix?
16 hours, at least.
You've got 8.
But
She likes to
that's
have
impossible.
things.
So we can't sync yet, huh?
But we need to, or this investigation is going nowhere.
Date, I suggest we may be able to find some clues.
Good idea.
Technically, we can hold her, though, because she admitted to murder.
Pewter, we're counting on you for those repairs. I'll be back in 6 hours.
But you said 8. Please, you have to give me at least 8.
That pewter, always so humble. He'll have it done in 6.
Yeah, Pewter is just that kind of guy, you know?
Hey, this is a hostile work environment.
Pewter, you're... I love you, man.
Why would Mayumi lie?
I don't
She
know.
is probably protecting someone.
Well, yeah, as I said, her and So
But
are
who?
getting it on.
Surely you know by now. There is only one person Mayumi would want to protect that badly.
Ota. So Sojima? Ota.
It's Ota.
It has to be.
Does Mayumi think Ota is the killer?
Last night, Ota left Matsushita Diner with Iris. Mayumi saw the whole thing.
But Ota was stabbed in the stomach by the culprit. Does Mayumi not remember that?
No, that isn't quite it. It is possible that she thinks Ota is responsible for everything.
She thinks Ota stabbed himself?
Yes.
Why would he do that?
That's the question
Before I
two different
explain,
timelines are
I
asking
would
now.
like to hear your thoughts. What do you think about the possibility that Ota is the new Cyclops killer?
Impossible.
Why?
Why can't Ota be the culprit? Van stolen at Phemisto.
The van was stolen while Iris was in the passenger seat. We know that whoever did it is the culprit we're looking for.
There is a chance that Iris was not in the passenger seat. She could have been driving.
How so?
Iris could have taken the wheel herself and driven to the warehouse.
But forensics only found Ota's fingerprints on the wheel.
That can be explained. It is possible that Iris covered her fingertips with her sleeves.
She does wear long sleeves. Iris had her eye taken out.
Iris had her left eye pulled out. Ota would never do that.
Have you considered that she pulled it out herself?
What?
Or even asked Ota to do it? Perhaps she ordered him to.
That's possible too. Yesterday's Somnium, Ota and the polar bear. That's how he
Yesterday's
saw it,
Somnium.
though. It's not exactly
Ota
what
and the
happened.
polar bear.
That was just a dream. It doesn't necessarily reflect what happened in reality.
We've covered this several times now, Dante. I don't understand.
In short, Ota and Iris are accomplices. This was all a performance.
A performance?
Iris drove the Matsushida's van. Ota drove the station wagon. They went to the warehouse separately. Then, they prepared the live stream. Iris anesthetized her left eye and removed it. Either that, or she asked Ota to extract it. After that, Iris took her position on the table, and Ota donned the polar bear costume and started the saw. Consider this. In the stream, Ota and the polar bear were never on screen at the same time.
True.
Walked off screen.
That means Ota went off camera, took off the costume, and then...
Stay away from Tessa!
Plus, it's an act. He's a bad
Perhaps
liar.
Mayumi witnessed the entire event. It is also possible that Mayumi
Again, I'm
knew
kind
what
of
the
playing
two were
devil's
up to.
advocate. This game is too varied, you know, so I have to like just go with what they say, because if I don't, then I'll end up being just wrong later. So even though we just finished one timeline, God knows what's different for this timeline. Technically nothing should be, but everything could have been circumstantial that whole time, and then we would never know.
So she lied to protect Ota.
Yes, but this is only a theory.
A game theory. Thanks for watching.
Consider the possibility that Iris killed Shoko and Renju.
Then, this whole thing was to get her off the suspects list. That's why she pulled out her eye and had Ota stab himself. It makes it look like there's another criminal involved.
I will repeat myself in saying that this is only a theory. It is one of many possibilities.
It's possible, but I don't think it's very likely. They wouldn't go that far just to avoid suspicion.
Date, you must consider the mental state of the serial killer. Shoko and Renju were both exposed and displayed. And they both had their left eye removed while they were still alive. Whoever our killer is, it is clear that they are sociopathic or even psychotic.
We can't rule anything out.
Who knows what this storyline has to hold for us?
Ota? Why are you...
Why did you arrest Mom? You said you were gonna clear her! Why?
We're trying. She admitted. You have milk coming from your eyes. I'm still trying to clear her.
Of course I... That's
You
my
worried
mom.
about
What
Mayumi?
son wouldn't be worried about his mom? When I was in the hospital, the police came. They told
Why
me
are
that
you
my
here?
mom confessed. I couldn't believe it, so I went to the police station. But because she was under investigation, they wouldn't let me see her. After that, I didn't feel like going back to the hospital. That's why I'm here.
You asked me why your mom was arrested earlier.
It's not like Mayumi
She
is
isn't
under
under
arrest.
What?
I spoke with her as part of my investigation, yes, but as a source of valuable information, not as a suspect. Mayumi confessed, but it's highly likely that she's lying, so we haven't issued a warrant for her arrest.
That's what I've been saying. Mom didn't do it. She's innocent.
Yes,
Word is
that's
going
what I've been
around.
agreeing with.
Maybe Iris was the one who killed
Is Iris
Shoko
the
and
criminal?
Renju. And you and her planned this warehouse incident to get her off our suspects list.
No way. Tessa had her eye.
She could have pulled it out herself, or asked you to do it.
You're kidding me, right? Do you really think I would do that? I was fighting for my life against the
me and hit me with a
criminal.
walk.
That wasn't caught on camera, though. Neither was the part where you got stabbed.
Off camera.
You're saying that I stabbed myself?
It wouldn't be the first time you faked something, would it, Ota?
You... I'm telling you, I didn't!
You hit me
Then
with
why
a
is
walk!
Mayumi protecting you?
Mom is protecting me?
Your mother is stubborn. She's lying to us because she's protecting someone. The only person I can think of would be you.
Why?
Apparently, she thinks that you're the criminal.
Why would she think that?
Your guess is as good as mine. Got any ideas?
Maybe because of her condition. Mom has... dementia. Maybe her memory is just mixed up.
We know.
Everything is my fault. It's because of me
About
that Mom
Mayumi's
is...
dementia.
I know how it looks now, but back in the day, the diner was doing pretty good. You know Bloom Park is close by here, right? People who visited the park would stop here a lot. But ever since the explosion 8 years ago...
The chemical plant accident?
Yeah. We're just barely outside of the restricted area, but...
I just want to know, who decided to build a chemical plant next to an entertainment
Bloom
park?
Park closed.
Or even build the park
The
next
number
to
of
a
customers
chemical
dropped
plant?
by a
Why?
lot. The diner didn't last much longer.
It's just such a weird
When this place
decision.
closed, Dad started working at a Chinese restaurant chain
Come
during
on,
the day.
come on. To the most dangerous park of all.
And he was a security guard and traffic
Bloom
cop at
Park.
night.
I love that that guy's face just
worked as a
breaks
janitor.
all of the art in the game.
And we're both working hard and barely got any sleep.
And you?
I was just a high school student at the time. I was such a dumbass. I thought it was
How
totally
dare
normal to
you
have
go to
both
high
parents
school.
working, so I didn't even get a part-time job. And they bought me a PC and Idol concert tickets. I had it good. But we were drowning in
You
debt.
can't blame yourself for being a kid.
And there's a loan on the house and the
Dad.
diner. Mom and Dad didn't let this place go. There are too many memories here to give it up. So they slaved day and night to keep it open. They worked and worked and worked. Thanks to them, I was even able to go to a good university, but right after I started,
Passed away?
yeah, he had a heart attack. From overwork. But even then, I didn't get it, you know? I didn't appreciate how hard they worked for me. Even when I wasn't taking college seriously and getting bad grades, my mom didn't say a thing. She just smiled and told me that it was okay, even when I told her I was going to drop out. Mom, I'm thinking of dropping out of
You
college.
can't blame yourself for trying to live your
Why
own
do you
life.
want to do that, Ota?
I decided that I'm going to become a writer.
Wow, a writer? Well, that's a good goal to have. But you really should finish college. You worked so hard to get in.
You don't understand, Mom. A writer has to put all of their time into their creativity. I won't have time to go to classes. Plus, I'm friends with the editor of a publishing company. I'm definitely going to have my first book published.
Is that right? Well, Ota, if you say so, I won't stop you. Do what makes you happy. You'll turn out just fine. I know you can do it. And no matter what happens, Mom will always be on your side, okay? Forever and ever.
I like the idea that Ota is mimicking his mom's voice, telling me these
Yeah.
stories.
How do you guess? It was
Right
really
about the
just a
editor
few
thing,
texts
right?
back and forth, but I was thrilled. I thought I could make it as a writer because of that. But it's impossible. I know there's no way I can be a writer. I've never even finished writing a novel. Not even once. I always give up after the first 5,000 words. To even apply for the amateurs contest, you have to submit 10 times that. But Mom, she still... She kept supporting me. Not long after I quit college,
When did Mayumi's
Mom
illness
was
start?
always smiling at me. But I think she was starting to slip mentally. One day.
Oh, what's wrong, Ota? Do you have the day off from school?
Are you being
Quits after
sarcastic?
5,000 words? That's not even a
Oh,
lot.
right. You don't attend anymore. Oopsie, I totally forgot.
How can you forget your own son's career choice?
Sorry. Anyway, are you hungry? You haven't eaten anything since this morning, have you?
Are you kidding?
What?
I ate breakfast and lunch already.
Oh, did you? By the way, Ota, what's living at the dorms like?
Why are you being so aggressive?
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not teasing you, honey.
Don't fuck with me!
Wait, what did he say?
Don't fuck with me! Don't fuck
Oh,
with
yeah,
me!
he actually said it. I don't know why, but I think that's
because
just
I'm
not
such
funny.
a piece of shit.
Listen to the rest of the story.
I was only thinking about
Dementia
myself.
is genetic.
I didn't take care of her. I was so stupid. I didn't realize she was sick. I was so cruel to her for no reason. And she got worse and worse.
That's not your fault. It
What's that picture?
happens. About that picture. It's one of their, with all of his family, right?
Looking at this photo reminds me,
Same
one
one their
time
mom
when I
was
was a
looking
kid,
at.
I said something really bad to Mom and Dad, and they scolded me for it. And it's not like it was an apology or anything, but Dad and I gave her a Mother's Day gift. My mom was so happy that she cried. That's what this photo is from. Why did it turn out like this? I'm such a bad son.
Because
Hey,
she
Iba.
aged.
What is it?
I don't like Ota one bit, but I can't imagine that this guy's the criminal.
Why is that?
Hearing his story made me think that he's not such a bad guy.
Your presumption is illogical.
Human beings are logical. We're not like you AI. We can't be logical all the time, but we make up for it in one very important way.
What is that?
Intuition.
Do you find that useful?
At times.
Hmm.
Iba, let's go back to the cold storage warehouse.
Yes.
We might be missing something.
Understood.
Fred. Iba said Fred very manly that time. To the cold storage warehouse.